Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef. Well, in this past week I've been busy with this stamp set called Lemon Zest by Stampin Up. It's in our annual catalog. And I made a lot of projects using this Lemon Zest stamp set along with the coordinating punch. It's called the Lemon Builder Punch. And along with the Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper. Now, if you watched my video, I guess it was a few weeks ago when my pre-order arrived, I showed you how to cut out cute little bottles, bottle caps, and things using the Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper. So today I'm going to show you some of the things I did with what we cut out from the Brothers Scan and Cut. Okay, let's get started. I have a dozen projects to show you. Okay, first of all, this is a mason jar project. And what I did for this is I found these mason jars at Hobby Lobby, okay, and they're in the spring section. They start out, they were $3.99, and then they're 40% off this week because it's spring, and all the spring collection is. So I put some shred in there. I put a bunch of lemon candies, lemon heads, lemon candies inside, and a tea bag, lemon tea, okay. And then I covered the jar with designer series papers from the Bubbles Fizz. And then I stamped the sentiments, okay, from the Lemon Zest, okay? And what I'm going to just show you once, so I don't have to go over the colors like every time, is that for all the lemons that I'm going to show you, okay, I used this Daffodil Delight. Okay, for all of the leaves, lemon lime twist. And I also must say before we go on that my mother, 85 years old, cut out 70 lemons at least, maybe I think more like 80 lemons for me using this punch. So she really was a great help for this project. Okay, so there we go. That's the first jar. Okay, and then I'm using for the accent for this, we have in our Spring Occasions catalog this really cool ribbon. Okay, it's called Lemon Lime Twist Mini Striped Ribbon. Okay, so that's what I'm using for this one. Okay, next jar. Pull that over here. This one of the bottles I cut out with the Brothers Scan and Cut. Okay, more Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper. Okay, and now this time, okay, mason jar, and then I have this ribbon from the annual catalog, and it's just called Daffodil Delight ribbon. Okay, really, really nice. Everything's in many languages on our ribbon. It actually has another name, but it has, so here you are. This is, I'm gonna have full instructions on my blog, but it's double-sided. It's really awesome ribbon. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here, move that one back, and then the third one, just if life gives you lemons on top, I put that on the straw, and then live it with zest. Okay, so let me move those jars back here. And that's project number one. I will be putting all the dimensions on my blog at thepaperchef.com. Okay, next I want to show you my mini wood crates. Okay, I thought I made 4. Here we go. Here's the 4th mini wood crate. So for these, I used the wood crate die. The wood crate die is by Stampin' Up. And then I used the Wood Textures Designer Series paper. Okay, again, sometimes I put ribbon on them, different times. And then I used the little candies that I showed you before. They're great little candies. And then this time I accented these with straws. I got these straws right here. I like to always tell my crafty friends where I get things. So these were at the Tuesday morning, and I saw the little lemons, and I liked them, and I'm going to be using them for my projects. They are by American Crafts. Okay, so and then this little flag I used. One of the things you can get free in the Occasions catalog is called the Tutti Frutti card pack, and that's what I used for this little flag. Life's short. I used the Tutti Frutti pack, and then I just folded it around, and then I punched it with this one, banner triple punch, and that's how I made the little flag for all of these. Okay, so just a closer look, and then I'm going to move these out of the way. Life's short, squeeze it for all it's worth. And then I even found a dum-dum that had the lemon lime flavor, which was cool too, and that matched And, you know, because I knew these projects were coming up, I was doing these projects, and I'm going to be doing some of these items for swaps when I go to an event with Stampin' Up called On Stage in Atlanta. And so that's why I have a lot of this lemon candy, and I've been looking for lemon candy for a while because I really thought for spring these are great projects. Okay, so that was number 2. Okay, third one's a real quick one because I only had one bucket. I had this little yellow bucket, and I decided to fill it with candy, okay, and make, you know, you can put lemons on anything that, you know, it matches. So if life gives you lemons, chuck them right back. Okay, that was a quick one. Okay, tea bag. So I went to Walmart and I found, let me just hold this up. I found this box of tea. And what's really nice about it, it's, you know, Twinings tea, is that what I really like about this tea, not just that it was lemon, it matches this project, but I like that it was, they're individually wrapped tea bags. Okay, so that's what I liked about it. So one of the things I embarked upon doing is I was like, I'm gonna make little tea bag holders. And I just use a technique that I've been using for a while. It's just called like a matchbook, and you just take your item and you measure it, and you see, you know, how it's gonna fit, and you just staple the bottom, you know, pretty much folding, scoring, stapling the bottom. Just, it takes me 5 minutes to experiment on what size to make these. It's no big deal. But then I decided to go in a different direction with my tea bags, and I'm gonna probably be putting them into wood crates. So I actually just made one of these. It was more, that was my prototype. Okay, so that was project number 4. Okay, next is a tag gift. And I've been making tag gifts for many, many years. And I just decided to do it with lemons this time, that's all. And I used the scallop tag topper punch. So you just take a piece of cardstock and you just, you know, score it, which the dimensions will be on my blog. And then you wrap a little piece of designer series paper. This paper is awesome. It comes from the Birthday Memories collection, which is in our annual catalog. Okay, and what I liked about it, the Birthday Memories collection, is that it had already in it Lemon Lime Twist, Daffodil Delight. So in the stripes here, I already had the colors that would complement this lemon. Okay, so that's how I made these. And so I might be using these for some of my swaps as well when I go, and I'll be doing a video on my swaps before I leave because I want to show my crafty friends what I'm doing and what I'm trading. And when I get back from On Stage, I'll do a video on all the things I traded my swaps with. So we get together with other demonstrators and we trade different things we make with the Stampin' Up products. Okay, so once again, on the back has the rest of the saying. So I'll be doing the different sayings, like on the front, if life gives you lemons, chuck them right back. So I always have something on the back of the tag. Okay, so let me move these out of the way. Okay, next is mini mason jars. Now, the mini mason jars are real popular. I even saw them at, you know, a wedding I was at for party favors. Okay, so just going to show you all these cute little mini mason jars. Now, I got the jars themselves at Michael's. And I didn't like that you can't use a coupon with this product. They didn't let me use a coupon. They just said it's one of the items that's prohibited from using a coupon. So they were still not too much. I mean, a little over $1 each, I think, or a little less than $1. I can't remember at the time. But what I did is I filled these with the hard candies. Okay, now let me show you, because I like to show you where I get things. So these are called old-fashioned hard candies. I couldn't use a coupon for these either, but they're only $1.99. And I got these at Hobby Lobby. These lemon drops. Okay, so to fill the mini mason jars with lemon drops. And just to give you an idea, I could fill with one bag, I could fill 4 mini mason jars. Okay, that's how many in one bag. And then I just decorated it with the Bubbles Fizz designer series paper, different ribbons, and like things I've been showing you where I already showed you about the ribbons. Again, the Brother Scan and Cut. That's how I cut out these bottles, with the Brother Scan and Cut. So if you have a Brother Scan and Cut, be sure to check out my many tutorials on that machine. And then for these, lemons and limes on the top. Okay, what I did for the lemons and limes, I took this layering circles, and I believe it was this layering circle. I think it was this one. So it fit perfectly. Yes, it was that one. It fit perfectly over my stamped lemon or lime, and then I was able to just run those through and die cut them out. And you might be asking why I didn't use the Brother Scan and Cut to cut out these, but if you look, there's not always a solid, it's not a solid image. Brother Scan and Cut doesn't work well when there's not a lot of solid lines and contrast. So it would have been really raggedy, and I wanted a clean circle. So that's the reason I used that. Okay, one more. I used this. There's the bottle cap and a ribbon. So I, as you can probably tell by now, if you've been watching my videos, is I don't like to do the same thing twice. So every one of these projects is a little bit different. Okay, now I already showed this on my blog. Okay, this is a card I made. And I actually have a bookmark as well that goes along with this card. And what I did is I used, let's see, these are the Tutti Frutti, okay, cards that I told you can get free. I don't know if I told you, but I did in the other video. If you spend $50 or more, one of the things you can get free is the Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper. Another thing you can get free is these, if you spend another $50, are these Tutti Frutti cards. Okay, and they're great because they have coordinating envelopes, and I've been using them for all kinds of things like bookmarks and different projects. So I really like those, and they coordinate with the Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper, and they coordinate with a lot of the Occasions catalog products, and especially my lemons, which I'm really loving the lemon. If you aren't able to tell. Okay, so full instructions, paperchef.com. Okay, next is air freshener. I already had this one, Yankee Candle lemon car freshener. And then I just said, oh, well, it would be fun to make a little holder for it. In fact, I have a few of these I'm going to give out in my baskets, which I'll show you. But so here's the front. So all I did to make this little pouch, it's very simple. I just took an envelope from the Tutti Frutti. Remember I said that, Tutti Frutti cardstock pack. I took the envelope, I licked it, I sealed it. Okay, that's it. Then I cut off the top. Okay. So there's my little pouch. And I covered the front so you wouldn't be able to see this part. See, there's that part. So to hide that part, I just took a piece of Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper and covered the front. I could have added ribbon and all kinds of stuff, but hey, it's an air freshener. How much more do we need to decorate it? It's already super cute. And that'll go great in a lemon basket or what have you. Okay, so we'll put that over there. That was number 8. Okay, next are my mini boxes. Okay, I made mini boxes using the Bubbles Fizz Designer Series paper, and I decorated all 4 sides of the box. Okay, I'm just going to put those over here just to show you. And I cut out this one, with the Brother Scan and Cut these bottles. But I like this too, my main squeeze. So I'm going to give this one to hubby and what I like is there's little hearts on the paper from the Bubbles Fizz. There's this heart paper, which is great for Valentine's Day. And for my next craft class, I'm going to be bringing, to my main squeeze with me because someone else might want to make a Valentine with that stamp from the Lemon Zest. And there's the third box. Okay. And when I make little boxes, I like to decorate all 4 sides. All right, and then mini baskets. So for the mini baskets, what I did for these is I found these, again, Hobby Lobby. Remember I told you earlier with the mason jars, they were 40% off. Well, these little mini baskets were only 99 cents to start with, and then they were 40% off, so 60 cents. And then what I filled them with like little cute, these are called, these are actually Lime Zest tea light candles, so that kind of went with my theme. And I filled it with these candies. So these are my mini baskets. And for this, I just used a card, a cellophane envelope we sell from Stampin' Up. We put a cellophane envelope, we put cards in, I just put the candles in there with a little tray. But then I said, I did the first basket, and that's my first basket, and it's super cute, and we'll put that over there. And then I did the next basket, and I said, oh, it would be fun to just put the candles in a little box in the middle, because it kind of stuck out a little better, and I like that. So then that was what I did for the second basket, and everything I make is a little different. There's the little gifties. I'm meeting up with some friends I haven't seen in probably 10 years later. And I'll be definitely giving some of these cute little gifts to them. Okay, and then there's the third one. And I decided to put the sentiments on the back so you could see them better. Because when I put them on the front, like in the, leaning down, you couldn't really see them. So if they stick up in the back, you can see them better. All right, so that's the mini baskets. Okay, and then we have a test tube tree. Okay, this is just a simple little project. So you get your test tubes from, we have them in Something Good to Eat. It's one of our paper pumpkin refill kits. And we also sold these in our holiday catalog. And then I used a little bitty bow. This is one of the in color bitty bows. And that's lemon lime twist, and I used one of the little bottle caps on top. Okay, so that's a little test tube project. Okay, I think I gotta show you these treats, and then I'm on, so this would be number 11 as far as my notes. I may have miscounted earlier, but this is number 11 for sure, because I have 11 and then the final one is a basket. So these are treats that I made. I've been making treats for many, many years, and so my formula is usually the same. In other words, like I use a 2-inch cellophane bag from Stampin' Up. Okay, we sell 2-inch by 7-inch cellophane bags. Be sure to check out my blog post because I'll have links to all the products I used. Then I used a designer series paper for the tag. Okay, now depending on what I put in the treats, I might have to cut down the bag, but this is something I've been doing for years. Like whether I put chocolates or Hershey nugget trays or different kinds of things. But these are what we have for what I came up with for the treats. And those were, again, those old-fashioned lemon drops. That's what's in these bags. And you can fill about 4 bags. With 1 bag of old-fashioned lemon drops, you can make 4 of these treats. Okay, so finally, here's this is how it kind of comes all together, is I made a lemon basket. Let me move this so you can see it in the camera. Now, I found this lip gloss, okay, for $1 at the Dollar Tree. The lemon lip balm, not lip gloss, lip balm. Okay, decorated a little bit. Found little nail file to match. Okay, some of my ginger tea I told you about. Remember I told you I didn't want to make covering for all my tea, but I'm going to be doing different things with the tea. And some candies. I found, coordinating chocolates, anything that was yellow or lime colors. I thought, oh, that would go cute in there. Okay, so that's my little basket of lemons. And what I'm going to do is take the test tube that I showed you, and I think put it right in the middle of that basket. Okay, give it to a friend. Okay, well, thank you for watching my 12 ideas on what you can do when life gives you lemons. These are 12 crafts you can make. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my blog at thepaperchef.com. Thank you.